Hello, my Leos. Welcome to your New Year 2024 tarot reading. Thank you for being here. So today I'm going to do your reading for the new year. It's going to also cover the month of January, specifically the first month of the year. I'm going to emphasize that in the reading so that you also have your monthly tarot reading as well. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I'm excited to see what the new year has in store for us. So let's get right into it. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for the month of January, and what messages do we need to take into the new year, 2024? What do we need to know, Spirit? I'm curious to see if this will have something to do with your previous readings, if it will be a new message. I know Spirit has been kind of harping on the message of the fact that you're kind of delving into this new chapter of your life right now. So all right, so we have 2 flyers. Let's get one more. All right, Spirit, what do you want us to know? Okay. Okay, so your first card out for the new year is the 3 of Swords. Now, don't let that scare you because we haven't received the other cards yet. We haven't pulled the other cards yet. But yeah, bear with me here. I know the 3 of Swords card is supposed to signify heartbreak, but I want to preface this by saying that this could really just be emphasizing your heart chakra at the moment. So let's see what Spirit has to say about that. So you have the Page of Cups in reverse again, which you received yesterday, and you have the Hermit. So I cannot make this up. Spirit is being very determined to steer you along on this new path. Spirit is being very stubborn at the moment. I can feel that kind of energy. I mean, the fact that you have 2 repeating cards out of the whole deck indicates to me that they really want you to focus on this new chapter, this new change. Because with the 3 of Swords, this past cycle has been giving you nothing but heartache, whether it be a romantic partnership, a thought process, an unfulfilling job, unfulfilling career. Spirit does not want you to give up. With the Page of Cups in reverse, they don't want you to give up on finding something that or someone that fills your cup. With the Page of Cups in reverse, this is all about being dissatisfied or the fear of trying something new. So we're going to go ahead and clarify a little bit with the Osho Zen Tarot on each card and get a little bit more details. All right, Spirit, please give us some more information. Is there anything new that we need to know in this message? I feel like they're leaving something out. Whether on purpose or not, I don't know. But let me see. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? All right, we're gonna get 2 more flyers. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Page of Cups and the Hermit? Please clarify the Hermit. What do we need to know going into this new year with the Hermit? What is this wish fulfillment, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so on the Three of Swords, you received flowering. So going into the new year, into January specifically, you're going to have the opportunity to really express yourself and to really blossom in a way. So what I mean by that is, you know, this figure in this card is sitting on the lotus flower, and the lotus flower symbolizes the alchemy of lightness and darkness. And as you've seen in my previous readings, you have been working through your shadows, working through your, you know, shadow work, figuring out what feels right to you, what doesn't feel right to you. And you know, she's open to experiencing, she's open to opportunities, and she's also, you know, male or female, it doesn't matter, but she's daring to be different. So, you know, I get the feeling, I get the strong feeling with this card that January specifically is going to be a month where you're kind of coming like into a new version of yourself. And I don't mean like you're becoming a whole different person. I mean, it's almost like you're shedding layers of old ways, old habits, old ideas that you had about, you know, love and work. And there it's a positive message. It almost feels like you're, I don't know, coming out of the metaphorical closet. You know, take what resonates. It's just giving me a very like freeing, liberating feeling. You know, she's got these banglets on her arms, and it almost looks as if she just like freed herself from some sort of yeah, exactly, some sort of like jail cell. Like in the Three of Swords, you know, there's a woman kind of cowering in this what looks to be like a cell, and it's almost like you have found the key for yourself. You're no longer allowing yourself to be trapped in a certain situation. So this is a really beautiful reading. I'm really excited for you guys. And on the Page of Cups in reverse, we have conditioning. This is a major arcana card, and it's a lion in sheep's clothing. And it's not the traditional meaning of lion or wolf in sheep's clothing. It actually means that, long story short, you have been conditioned to believe you're one of the sheep, one of the sheeple. But in reality, you are a lion. You are Leo. You are the lion. You have things to be very proud of. And, you know, for the longest time, you wearing this sheep clothing without even realizing it, because, you know, everyone's telling you you're a sheep, you belong in the herd, you're part of the herd. No, you were born to be different. You were born to sing your own song, to have your own voice, to have your own path. And it's not to follow the shepherd of the matrix or the society or the way we've been conditioned to think we need, like, we've been conditioned to think that there's only one safe way to live, or there's only one secure way to live, or fulfilling way to live. It's like somebody convinced you that a jail cell will be your safest option in this life, and you're realizing, wait, why do I need to lock myself up? Why do I need to wear sheep's clothing in order to live a safe life? And is a safe life even something that you want? You know, start asking yourself these questions. And what I mean by safe is fitting into expectations that people have placed on you. So with the Hermit card, you have the Miser. So Spirit's warning you, no, warning is not the right word. Spirit is encouraging you to step out and do things out of the ordinary. And what I mean by that is you've been going through a long period of like a hermit phase, meaning doesn't mean in like the literal sense where you're just kind of like locked up in your house. What I mean by that is like you have been doing some soul searching, you've kind of stayed to yourself a little bit, you've protected your energy, and this is all part of the process. This is all part of seeking the star and doing the internal work. However, Spirit wants to encourage you to start opening up, to start flowering, because if not, we can get stuck in the hermit phase, the hermit mode. And eventually, if we stay there long enough, we start having miser energy. And the miser energy has to do with protecting one's material goods, but also protecting one's energy. And when we become very closed off because we want to stay safe, it prevents us from shedding that sheep's clothing that we've been in. It does not allow us to transform into the Leos that you are, really. It has a, the Hermit card has a time and place, but Spirit wants to bring up in this reading that now's the time for you to start coming out of your shell, out of your cocoon, and to metamorphosize. So you're getting there. You're gonna start spreading your wings in January. I can definitely see that. The fog has lifted. So all right, Spirit, let's get the challenge for the month and into the beginning of the new year, 2024. Spirit, what is the challenge that we have? Please give us the challenge. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of symbolism with regards to feeling trapped. So you may have been feeling trapped in a certain situation for most of 2023. But there's an indication that you have been seeking a path of freedom for quite some time, and you will be able to break free and literally like shed the sheep's clothing that you've felt like you've needed to wear to keep yourself safe. So your challenge is the King of Pentacles and the Sun. So your challenge is to keep a clear mind with the Sun, meaning anytime things get foggy again, especially in this card, you can see there's like this fog around the sheep. It's like a sense of numbness. Anytime you start to feel numb, take that as an indication that you need to jolt yourself out of that. Because that is the past cycles that are trying to pull you back. That is the doubts that pop up in your head. That is the lack of clarity. There's certain things, and like the way we've been conditioned, that will try to like bring us back into the fold, to bring us back into old ways. And you're not having it. You have the Sun. You have the ability to, along with the lantern that the Hermit is holding, like you have the ability to light your own way through your heart chakra. Leos are very heart-centered, and one way that you can find your way through the darkness when the fog hasn't lifted, or because it's not a linear path. We go up and down, and in terms of our growth, but that doesn't mean you're not growing. It just means that, you know, there's fluctuations. I mean, even the moon fluctuates. So yeah, I mean, cycles are a normal part of life. And so your challenge with the Sun and the King of Pentacles is to let go of ideas of what you need to be comfortable, of what you need to feel safe. So that could mean physically, meaning like I need to live a certain way, I need to have a certain amount of material goods, I need to have a certain job that makes a certain amount of money, I need to live here versus there. Or it could mean what you need from a partner. You know, if you're keeping your options open, or if you're currently in a relationship, evaluate what is the most important thing to you, and that you will not you will not relinquish. So yeah, your challenge is to reevaluate what is needed to make you feel safe. What does feeling safe mean to you? I would encourage you to maybe use that as a journal exercise, or just something to think about when you're going for a walk or when you have downtime. What are the things that you need going into this new year, this new month of January 2024, that will make you feel safe and secure without sacrificing who you are, Leo? Without sacrificing who you are. Because we're done with the heartbreak. We've had enough. You know, Spirit keeps reiterating, enough is enough, enough is enough. That's why you keep getting these cards over and over again. So let's get your ally and see what's going to help you stay strong, maintain clarity, and find out what it is in this life that makes you feel safe and secure. Because everyone deserves to feel safe and secure and to have that, but not at the expense of your soul. So, wow. Okay, so your ally is the Three of Swords. So your ally is also your challenge, meaning this heartbreak, this lack of fulfillment, this frustration and disappointment and feeling like things aren't matching up, like it's just such a cold, lonely feeling. Like even in these cards, it's so blue and foggy and dark and dense, and just like it makes you want to like curl up and like get a blanket or something. This feeling is what's going to motivate you to, I want to say get out of your own way, but it's to realize that, you know, this person's sitting on a rock outcrop in the middle of the ocean. Like they think they're totally abandoned and their heart's broken and everything. And your ally is to use that shock, that dissatisfaction, that heartbreak to catapult you into a new chapter of your life where you do not sacrifice what it is that makes you feel safe and makes you feel like yourself. So don't beat yourself up over how you feel, because this, how you feel, is exactly what you need. It's the doorway to a new way of living. You know, you're shedding the shackles here. You're using the Three of Swords. You're using all three swords to cut yourself free. This is no longer going to be part of your human condition. So I'm going to go ahead and get your ending oracle. And then I just wanted to let you guys know I will be doing a weekly reading tomorrow. So that'll just be for the next upcoming week into the new year, the first week of the new year. And I also wanted to just get this out a little bit earlier, because I know you guys are probably going to be a little bit busy with the New Year's Eve weekend. So that's why this is coming out a little bit earlier than usual. but you received Pallas Athena Fake. So you recently received this card. So I'm going to summarize it real quick and then get you a new one so you have a new message. But essentially, this card is talking about how, you know, you may share or you may have different ideas than other people. You may have different ways of thinking. You may be a little bit rebellious in that way. You may be spiritual in a different way than other people. And Spirit wants you to know that that is absolutely okay, and that it's important for you to hold your ground, because, you know, it's okay for you to have the lion's roar. It's okay for you to say something is not okay with you. That is totally okay. You are allowed and entitled to your opinion, just like everybody else. All right, Spirit. Please give us a new message for the new year. New message for the new year, please. Okay, so you received Venus, and I kid you not, you just keep receiving the same cards. So we'll keep going. I promise you I'm shuffling this as best as I can. But with Venus, it's centered around your heart chakra. So I guess Spirit wants to reiterate to listen to your heart and to follow that into the new year. So you have Scorpio. Investigate. So check and see where you have Scorpio in your chart. You know, investigate that a little bit. Maybe look up some tarot readings that have to do with your Scorpio placement. Okay. Scorpio, investigate. Scorpio asks you to dive down and reach into the wellspring of your soul. Scorpio's symbols are the eagle and the scorpion, as this sign invokes both the soaring heights of the eagle's perspective and the scorpion's ability to burrow under the rocks of the psyche or culture. The fixed water sign Scorpio is ruled by Mars in traditional astrology and co-ruled by Pluto in modern astrology. It is connected to the pelvis and to the root chakra. The sun shines through Scorpio October 22nd through November 21st. Action. Drop assumptions and ask questions. Be fascinated by a mystery. Dive deep into the well rather than settle for the surface. Look under the rocks and be curious, as this situation is going to require some research. Take nothing at face value. Probe the conscious and unconscious passions that motivate this situation. Be aware of the sexual dynamics in the room and what role they play. Look at worst-case scenarios so you can prepare, and then feel safe enough to search for the best-case scenario. Be ready to transform and transmute the situation. Distill the essence, concentrate. Play your cards close to your chest. It's time to gather information, get the facts, work with that material, and introspect. Listen to both the facts and to your own intuition rather than to other people's opinions. Share only when you are ready. Appreciate moments alone. If you learn to be comfortable alone, you will have more bargaining power in relationships. Within the depths of your soul is your connection to the infinite. Search for it. Challenge. Question everything, including your own concerns. Jealousy and possessiveness drain your energy and waste time. Before triggering your defenses, the Scorpio sting, ask if that response will get you what you actually need. Gift. Transformation. Scorpio loans you the strength and curiosity to plumb the depths and face your monsters, then soar to new heights and transform the situation. Feel the well within that connects to the collective source. All right, thank you, my Leos. I will see you tomorrow for your weekly reading.